gonna save. Okay. All right. On 3, 2, 1, go. All right. How's everyone doing at Flea Fest today? I'm gonna be playing Hokuto today. The theme was PlayStation 2, so I said, oh, I have to play Hokuto like 100%. This is the Sega Ages version. It's only available for the PS2 as far as I know. And for the most part, I'm going to try and explain quickly, but this is a 2-button game, just like the Famicom version, which is also on here, but is much, much harder. And I'll be playing as Kenshiro, if you're familiar with Hokuto, which, if you haven't seen the series, is it's truly a classic of Japanese animation. For the most part, most of my punches will kill normal enemies in one hit because I'm overpowered, and Hokuto no Shinken, or the North Fist, is extremely strong and basically attacks the vital points of my enemies. I'm going to try and get perfect clears. But for the most part, you'll go back and forth between the stages, and then Ataru? Hazure. Oh yeah, daijoubu. I haven't played this in a while. So yeah, that does hit him. That was nandatte? Shichusei Tenshin, which is the 7-star point spirit. And that basically one hit kills most bosses in this game, except later on. But that's basically, just a weak boss. He's just a leader. I'm going to do shoutouts in a second, but for the most part, the dangerous enemies in this game are ones that throw grenades or have flamethrowers or throw knives. But for the enemies who just walk around with pipes, they're not really a danger to me or anyone else. So I just have to move close to them and lay my fist into their skull. Watch out, watch out, watch out. You're going to hear a lot of watch outs today. If I mash the button too fast, I'll do Hyakuretsu Ken, and then Hyakuretsu Ken is just 100 fists. Normally I don't want to do it though because the range is really poor. It will destroy an enemy in one hit, but so will my normal fist. Okay, I got a good... sometimes you can get a good position where you can push the screen back and forth, so all the enemies that spawn, they'll hop right next to you, and that's kind of what I want to do. So it seems easy, and sometimes it is, but positioning is pretty important in this game. As you can see, if you're bad, you'll get a grenade thrown in your face. Oh, you'll get roundhouse kick. Oh wow, that was bad. The good thing is, if I remember correctly, that my HP restores at the end of each stage, but all the energy goes away. What's up? What's up? So this first stage here, we're just trying to get all the way to Shin. Nope. So, but first we'll fight Heart. And Heart's famous for just being able to take blows because he's so fat. And he can just absorb all your hits. But after we don't want to use our energy too much on Heart, because then we have to save it for Shin. If I remember, he staggers correctly. Okay, that still works. Okay, next fight. Okay, I'm glad I still remember it. We're gonna go ahead and use our energy because we're gonna build a lot when we're fighting him. Hopefully I win this. Okay. I remember that actually takes a lot of time. You actually lose a lot of time when that happens. Okay. I want to give a shout out, by the way, to the other runner who runs this, but I have to look up his name real quick. I had my notes prepared, but unfortunately, like when I was kind of glad that someone's doing a PS2 run. Yeah, this game is very unique. There aren't many side scroller brawlers like this. So we're actually on the next stage. This is Jagi's stage, who is Kenshiro's brother, and he's more ruthless, but he never actually perfected the style. All right, so now we get flamethrower enemies and enemies who throw knives. I don't want to get hit too much. I have a dash kick that I should be using more. The good thing about Hyakuretsugi is I can switch sides when using it. I definitely don't want the flamethrowers actually will kill me, so I have to be really careful. Kanzani wasureta. Alright, getting a little low on health. If you press two buttons together, that's when you get the Wata kick, which hits both behind you and in front of you. Uh-oh. Okay. Somehow I think he comes out on the left side. Yep. Okay, we somehow got through that. That was close. Okay, I'm not going to go through the story because if I remember correctly, Jagi is a similar way, but we can use roundhouse kicks to kind of keep him off of us. Doesn't actually have too many tools. And shotgun you can just jump over. Okay, so I've entered, what's this move again? I entered a power-up version of Hokuto no Ken, of Hokuto no Shinken. Alright, let's end this. I'm making this look easy, it's not. Yeah, Tenryu Kokyu Ho, which is like it's your breathing, and that's when he turns blue, and then basically he can he won't get knocked down as easy, and he can do more damage. It's like 30% more damage, so it's not that much. All right, now we get to play as Ray, and this is probably the hardest stage in the game because the enemies just keep coming. So I'm doing my best to remember the patterns. And he has his double button attack is really good because it hits on all areas. But if I make a mistake or if I go too slow, the enemies will come onto the screen too quickly. think the flamethrower guys are the hardest in this stage. Alright. It's pretty... I haven't played this game in probably... I would say a year. When I first did the run, I was playing every day for a month. This game is just a lot of fun. It's probably my favorite, one of my favorite Hokuto games. I like the PS2 games a lot, so I might run that next year. There's a fighting game that's really, really good. Uh-oh, there's that flamethrower. That's what we don't want. I should have been using my special move a lot more. Oh, that was close. Hirarimi, left or right? I don't know. Oof. Okay, we got through that. That was actually very quick. No, this is pretty raw right now. I remember Yuta is very, very difficult, so I'm trying to be careful about this fight. And I'm playing. This is my first time playing easy mode, but it does feel quite a bit still difficult. The damage isn't reduced, but the enemies are being a little bit nicer, and when they throw weapons. In normal mode, if you make a mistake with your spacing, oh, I lost. Ooh, that's embarrassing. Woo. We'll do it live. Okay. Now we're on to Souther's stage, and Souther's probably my favorite Hokuto character. He's just a madman and a dictator. He's a perfect example of what a dictator is. He's also one of the harder bosses in the game, if I remember correctly. And this stage will feel a bit longer because, just like in the show, he has quite a large army. Quite a large following. Okay, we're getting really good positioning. Oh, I like how the grenade didn't explode on me. It just hit my head. Axes hurt a lot too. I think the weapons actually do different damage if I remember. I'm being careful. pretty low health right now. No! I don't... Alright, we're from the start. That's fine. I think we were about halfway through the stage. It's not a perfect run, though. But now I'm motivated to try and clear this in one credit. Or without continues. Note to self, practice more. But I mean, this doesn't play like a standard fighting game. It's actually not that hard to control, so I do recommend if you like brawlers, checking out this game. It's just fun, and it's not incredibly long. I'd say just a normal playthrough is probably maybe 40 minutes to an hour. That was cheap. Poker knife? Oh, there's the knife. The knife throwers actually seem to be the biggest problem for me right now. I don't know if there's a proper name for them. We're just going to call them knife throwers. None of the baddies have names in the show as far as I remember. If I'm wrong, correct me on that, if anyone's like a huge Hokuto fan. I like we're right at the end there. Nameless fodder, that's a good name. Alright, now it's time for Souther. And Souther is pretty strong with his double kick, so we're going to try and be careful. I might lose this. Oh no, okay. See, you'll see now that I have a bit more armor, so I can play a little bit more risky. And we're gonna go ahead and end this. Sorry, Souther. $18? That's not bad. Oh, thank you for saying follow me. That helps. Yeah, I never ask for donations or anything. Just want followers. I do a lot of events. I live in Kumamoto, Japan, where I work for doing esports and gaming events and things like that. So, don't have anything planned for like major this year, but just trying to practice some speed runs this year. Alright, so this is Toki, by the way. And Toki is God tier strong. But sadly, he's dying from a sickness. But he's going to fight Rao first. And it should go pretty fast. Should go by pretty fast. Ooh. Nice way. Okay. Pump my fist into his... Yeah, it'd be, you know, it's just because of Corona and other things, so... Not going to save, and now we're going to go to the main fight. And this is actually a two-part battle. We should be, yeah. Be a little careful here. As you can see, Rao has that kind of that double-fisted technique. My timing's a little off. Mash, 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 mash. We should be getting in a... Here we go. This should be the final attack. Okay. And for the final battle, I will be using my ultimate technique, Musou Tensei, which so like I think it means like infinite rebirth or no thought rebirth. So some of the names are weird in this. But I love them. They're classics. I don't have enough energy to deal with that. All right, we have to win this. Uh-oh. Really? I lost a row. Okay. Ata! Ata! Alright, now he's in his burning mode. Mash! I'm being careful not to make the same mistake. Alright, this should be it now. There we go. GG. Pretty sure that was... Okay, so that was Hokuto no Ken, the Sega Ages version. Probably one of the best collections on the PS2. So I apologize if my commentary was lacking a little bit today. As you can see, I wasn't the most prepared, but it's just been a very, very busy 2 months for me. But I was happy to get to show off this PS2 game, and if FleetFest does another PlayStation event, I would definitely like to show off some of the more rare Japanese titles. I don't think Sega Ages ever had a overseas release, but no, this really was aside from having to continue on that one stage, this was a pretty good run. I'm not like upset about this at all. I should have. That's only on my responsibility. I should have practiced. But yeah, if you are watching this and this is the first time anyone's done an easy mode run of this, so I'll submit this later. I want to shout out real quick the runner who, I don't want to be mean to him because he did a lot of routing in this game. His name is There you go. Kenshiri Ando, and he's like from Argentina. He's like an Argentina runner. He has like a near perfect run of this game on normal mode, and then I'm about a minute behind him. And then outside of that, there's been some people who've tried to do runs in this, but there's only 2 runs on the leaderboard right now. So I'm glad I got to show off in a rare game, because I think people who like brawlers would really like this. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you don't mind, just click over to a new follow on Twitch. It really helps me out, really supports me, and then let me know what games you want me to run. I play fighting games pretty much every week. Saturdays and Sundays, and then Wednesdays I'll do like an arcade, like live at the arcade, where I'm drinking and you guys can talk and ask me questions about whatever you want.